Morning world, welcome to Thursday 11th of August and it's Scorchio. Oh, right, I've just been and fetched my van out of the barn and the temperature 32 degrees. It's 11 o'clock in the morning. So I've literally just brought this out of the shade of the barn a few minutes ago and it's already 32. Which is the reason why the tree team's not in today. Today's hot weather and tomorrow's was forecasters going to reach high 30s, and I basically said to them, do you want to take the 2 days as holiday? You don't have to work these 2 days. I'm sure our clients that we were kind of booked to go and see, well, they will accept it and they will understand. Nobody should expect blokes to work out. If you're not used to it, all right, if you're used to this day in, day out and it's your normal environment, yeah, you get used to it. But for us, we're not used to it. So for those of you who think I bang on about the temperature being too hot, it's too bloody hot, all right? I don't like it. So for those of you that live in Australia and say, well, you're a bunch of pussies, you should live out here, I don't want to live out there. It's a lovely place. I'd love to come and visit it, but I'll visit it when it's cool. Thank you very much indeed, and you have my undying respect for putting up with that heat, because I couldn't. So anyway, so no tree team today or tomorrow. I've basically said, have a long weekend, rest up. Supposed to be cooler, supposed to be back to mid-20s next week, and maybe, fingers crossed, I really want it, a bit of rain. So yeah, I've got 4 days off from the tree team. That doesn't mean I'm not doing anything. I've still got things to do. Just had the bearing folks on the phone to say that my chain has come in all the way from Germany, so that was good service really. I took that in day before yesterday. Was it 9th? Yeah, I took it in on the 9th, and on the 11th, the part that I need has been bought in from Germany. All right, it's cost me a few quid for the transport and everything else. I think one link is going to cost me best part of £60. But bearing in mind, apparently they had to split a chain, actually cut a link out of it. So they've, yeah, you get what you pay for. And 60 quid means I get the machine running again, I hope. So we're off to Yate to pick that up. I'm going to go over to the other farm and just see what the ground's like over there. I expect that's as hard as blooming nag nails. I don't know, we were on about topping off the stubble. I don't know if Reg is doing that or if I'm going to go over and do that. Sometime today, I think there's a tractor turning up, a case tractor turning up, so I can't be away for too long. So yeah, over to the other farm, look at the stubble, call in to see me dad. I've also got a bucket full of goodies in the back of here from one of the folks who stayed last weekend. Gave me a little goodies for the funky farmer, even though he turned up. So in fact, Richard manned the barbecue here for, well, half an hour. Yeah, I got a bucket full of stuff to give him, so we'll call in there as well. Right, aircon, my best friend today. Biscuit's looking at me through the gate. It's like, where do you think you're going without me? Well, I can't take her. It's too hot. If I have to leave her in a car for more than 2 minutes when it's like this, well, I just don't want to do it. So, come on, Mikey, down you come. So she's staying at home. She's safer there. Is that all of it?
Yeah, I'll put the cooker on now.
All right, mate.
I might have to put a bit of rope over so it stays, but...
Oh yeah, well, safe load. Yeah, make sure it's safe. All right, mate. Okay, cheers. Mikey and Emma are having a good clear out. So they moved into my mother-in-law's house, well, just before Christmas actually, and they spent quite a lot of time. Obviously, mother-in-law had a lifetime of stuff in there. Cupboards were full, attics were full, lofts were full, and basically we said, whatever Emma can't use, Audrey can't use in her flat, we'll go through it all. But yeah, some of it's gone to charity shop, Some of it's been sort of farmed out with other members of the family who wanted bits and bobs, and what's left is going to the tip. So just the way it is. Right, so that's me chain link sorted out, or chain links. Unfortunately, right, maybe bloody jump. The postman just shouted hello, Farmer P. What was I saying? Yeah, unfortunately, it's a minimum order of 2 links. So, and they're 48 quid a piece, plus postage from Germany, which is overnight. So, yeah, bit more than I thought I was going to spend. But you know what? I got to have the one, and I got a spare now. So just in case, that hopefully I'll never need, but I've got it. So I just had George from Cottswood Farm Machinery on the phone. He's going to collect the tractor that I'm having on demo today. I thought they were delivering it today, but they're not. They're bringing it tomorrow because they want to take it back to the dealership and give it a wash, make it look all nice and shiny. And then they're going to drop that off tomorrow morning around about 9:30, 10 o'clock. That kind of frees me up today for getting some of my jobs done. There is talk that Phil from Chandlers might be calling in today. I think it's him and somebody from Massey Ferguson, maybe. I'm not quite sure who said. So they're going to come and have a talk to me today with reference to the 5S. He's going to basically bring me some paperwork with some numbers on it, and I'm going to look at those numbers and decide whether I can afford it or not. Yeah. Right, just been in to see Father, make sure he's okay. He is. I'm now off to Screwfix to buy a couple of tape measures, because the tape measure gremlin has visited us again, and I cannot find a tape measure in the house. Even the one in my van is gone. Gone. All my tape measures have disappeared, and I have many tape measures. Gone. I think they get borrowed occasionally, and then the borrowers forget that they borrowed them. Yeah. I'll go and buy a couple and hide them. Right. Hopefully that'll last me a couple of weeks, although I am actually going to give one of those to my dad, because he's lost his as well. Does that come out of there? Right then, I'll take them in. I'll put my van in the barn. It's cool in here, so all the cattle are up there stuffing their faces again. And I dare say they're probably tucking into one of these. This is what we had sent from T-Mac, and that's what they're tucking into right now. You can even hear, you can smell the garlic, but poor cattle are having issues, just lock that up, with flies. So I wanted something to help keep the flies off of them, and they should be in here licking away at that block. What do you reckon? Well, it was Tiddler's turn, wasn't it? Yummy. You're going to want to bail in a couple of hours. So, just had Phil from Chandlers on the phone. He's on his way up shortly with some paperwork for me. So, I'll sit down when I look at that, and we'll have a chat with him. But first, dinner. I've had an idea. Can you see what it is yet? I'm making a bit of a mess, but it should be worth it. Hopefully that will fit in there. Right, what's this all about? Well, this is all about Mrs. P bought us a little air conditioning thing for our room. Now bearing in mind she's got aircon in her office, which is lovely, but in here we don't. And that unit comes with this thing, which is fine if you've got a sliding sash window or something like that. That's what it's for. But we tried it in here and we stuck it up and we did it, and it just didn't work. So I thought, well, how can I vent that out of there and, you know, make it work properly? And then I thought, I know. Got delivery. So as I say, in the quad shed, we had a slab of this 100mm insulation. And I thought, you know what? If I cut that to fit the window on the inside, I can leave the window open. It'll be a bit of soundproofing, although I can hear the dog through there. It'll stop anything flying in, even if I'm using it at night. I won't have to worry about the curtains not being shut properly over that, and it'll seal better. So all I need to do now is find something to lift that up a little bit, make it a bit higher. Plan. I reckon that'll work well. That's lovely and simple. So behind the curtain, I've got to make sure it doesn't get sucked into the back grill. Is literally that piece of insulation board. That over there just blocking out any other light, and that there taking out all the nasty heat. So that's what we're looking for. So I've had a visit this afternoon from Phil Ball and Andy Sheriff from Chandlers with reference to the 5S Massey Ferguson I had on trial the day. They promised they'd come back and have a chat with me. It was interesting to meet Andy. He has a YouTube channel as well, by the way. If you want to find him, look for Massey Man. Obviously, he's slightly biased towards Massey because he works for Chandlers and Massey. Yeah, they've given me some paper with some writing on it and some numbers on it. And do you know what? The numbers are quite good. So far I've had numbers from New Holland. They were okay. I mean, they were a bit scary, but they were okay. I've had numbers from Case, and they were okay. You know, a bit scary, okay. The numbers from New Holland and Massey, though, include the front loader. And I'm not going to go into the exact numbers because Case is coming to see me tomorrow, and I might have to have a little chat with them about stuff. But let's put it this way. At the moment, if I was to go on the numbers, Massey Ferguson are way in front. Way in front. Yeah, I was actually quite pleasantly surprised with what they've put together, what they've offered me for my old Case, which I think is a fair number, what they've put together for the Massey Ferguson, which has, they've included 5 years warranty, parts and labour warranty. Normally comes with 3, but they've offered me 5. Mind you, Case did offer me 5 as well, which is pretty good. And the T5 only comes with 1 year warranty, but they did say they might be able to get 2 more. So work on the best case scenario. I've got 2 tractors with 5 years warranty and 1 with 3. One of the tractors with 5 years warranty includes a loader, fixed horsepower, 145, no boost, stuff like that. Yeah, so, yeah. Massey's pushed the boat out a little bit. So if the other guys want to come anywhere close, they're going to have to sharpen their pencil a bit more. So the other thing that Chandlers have done, and again, I'm not going to go into all the numbers, they've given me a fixed cost. They've also given me interest-free credit over 5 years, which should be 5 annual payments of a number that I can afford. Yeah, 5 years warranty. They've also given me a fixed cost service contract if I want it, which basically over the hours I would do up to 1,500, I have got a fixed cost on all my servicing. So basically for 5 years, providing I don't go over 1,500 hours, which I probably wouldn't do anyway with the number of hours I do, sounds a lot to some of you guys. Some of you guys do 1,500 hours in a year. I won't do that. 1,500 hours over 5 years is kind of about right for me. But basically that means that I know exactly what that tractor is going to cost me to buy, to service, and to look after. The only other costs I've got on top are fuel and insurance, or a puncture, because I don't think puncture's going to come under breakdown really. So yeah, I would say right this minute the 5S is in the lead. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Just there. Hey, look at the face on it. Hey, look at the face on it. Oh yeah. Don't stop. Oh my God, I'm in heaven. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hey. How about there? How about just there? How about that? Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I've said it before, to me, this is like a therapy. I reckon I could sell this as a therapy. If I had enough cows that would take this, if you're feeling stressed or under the weather or just the world's getting on top of you, if you can find a cow that likes being scratched, go scratch a cow, give her a bit of fuss, just by her tail, just there, both sides, and then watch her face and watch her move, and it's just, I know she's properly enjoying that. That is like bliss for her. Look at it. Bliss. Isn't it, darling? Eh? And they don't say anything, and they don't really do a lot, but the feedback you get from the animal enjoying just a bit of fuss. Even a dog can't do this. So yeah, I'm going to start a new business, therapy cows. Come and scratch a cow and let the world's worries wash away. Oh yeah, yeah, just there. How about there? Yeah, lovely. Hello, darling. Yes, hello. As for this lot, well, they seem quite happy. Did you just get smacked in the face with a tail? I saw that. Yeah, poor girl. This lot seem to be just happy to stand in here, chew the cud, lick the salt. So, not going mad on that, but they're taking it. And, well, eat grub. There's nothing for them to do. I mean, it is such dry, hot, nasty weather. It's not the best time in the world to be a cow, to be honest. Is it? No.